Hey, you guys, what's up? It's Kristin Cavallari. I am live here because I am promoting Very Cavallari, coming back to reality TV this Sunday night, 10/9 Central on E. Be sure to check it out. But right now, I'm going to answer some of your questions. So let's see what you guys are asking. All right, first question. What is your best advice for being a mom, wife, and businesswoman and making it all work? I mean, sometimes it's hard, honestly. I have found that saying no is truly the best advice. Since I became a mom, I only do the things that are really going to feed my soul and make me a better person. So I say no to a lot of things because I care more about spending time with my babes. I only do the things that I really absolutely love and want to do. Okay. Hi, Kristin. What's your favorite thing about your life right now? Your favorite thing about your life right now? I really love being a mom right now. My oldest is about to turn 6. Then I have a 4-year-old and a 2.5-year-old. And I just feel like we're in a really good place. I no longer have to lug around the diaper bag and all that shit, you know? It's like, it's just easy to get up and go. And they all have a little bit of independence. So it's really nice. Like, I just feel like we're in a good place with the fam. And I have a new show coming out, so that's exciting too. What is your favorite thing about your best friend, Kelly Henderson? Kelly, you guys are going to fall in love with her on the show. She is she's just a cool girl, but she's honest. She'll tell me how it is. You know, she doesn't sugarcoat anything, which I really value in a friendship because I don't want my friends just to tell me what they think I want to hear. I want them to be honest with me. Would you do a Hills reunion? And if so, what castmates do you think would do it, knowing that you all have careers and motherhood to deal with now? This has been like the number one question the last couple months. So here's the real deal. I was talking to E about doing a Hills reunion. I was so excited. I was about to sign on the dotted line. And then two people signed another contract with another network, which would pull them out of it. So they weren't able to do it. So for now, the Hills reunion has sort of been put on hold. But everyone that I spoke to about it was really excited to do it. So I think that eventually we'll do it. It's just a matter of when. But it would not be some like, oh, let's go away for the weekend and stay in a hotel. Like, I'm too old for that. No, I'm not going to just go get drunk with everybody. So I don't know what it would be. We'd have to really figure that out. But I'm definitely open to it for sure. What are your pet peeves and favorite guilty pleasure? My husband would tell you I have a lot of pet peeves, but it's being late. I can't stand that. Leftover time on the microwave is so random and so weird. But like, if you take your food out with 10 seconds left and you don't clear it and it's just flashing 10 seconds, like, drives me friggin' bonkers. I have to go over and press clear. And then favorite guilty pleasure. I mean, I have a huge sweet tooth. I know that's such a boring answer, but it's true. It used to be watching The Housewives. I have been watching New York, but I just don't watch as much TV anymore. I go to bed at like 9. It's so pathetic. What is your absolute favorite recipe in your True Roots cookbook? It's very, very hard to pick one. If I had to just pick one, it would be the zucchini almond butter blondies. They're blondies. They're so freaking good. There's like 5 ingredients. Zucchini is one of them, shredded zucchini. You can't taste it. It just makes them really moist. So they're healthy-ish, and they're just amazing. Or duck. I really like duck. And I have a blackberry caramelized onion glaze for duck that is amazing. Okay, what is your absolute just read that. What's the most romantic thing Jay has ever done for you? Most recently, I don't know if this is the most romantic, but it's the most recent. We just had our 5-year wedding anniversary, and the traditional gift for 5 years is wood. So we're moving to a new house, and he made me a swing to hang at the new house, and he engraved it, and it was very sweet. He's very good at like meaningful, memorable gifts. So that was cool. And then our wedding, he gave a speech, and he gave me the note cards that he used for the speech, it was a very, very sweet speech. So that's nice to go back and look at sometimes when we're fighting. What do you miss? I'm just joking. What do you miss about Chicago? What don't you miss about Chicago? I love Chicago so much. I was just there. I had a couple book signings, and so I brought my kids, and we went and stayed with my mom, which was really fun. So I miss my mom. Most of my family is there. I have some really, really great friends that are still there that I really miss. It's a fun city. We lived in the burbs. We did the city thing for a year, and then we moved up to the burbs. in Lake Forest specifically. And it's just fun. It's a great city. But I don't miss the winters. The winters were brutal. And it's not even the cold. It's that it's always gray. I need sunshine. What is Jay's favorite thing to eat from your cookbook? He really likes the stuffed pork chops. It has this apricot glaze, which is really good. And, well, I will tell you, there's one breakfast dish. It's these acorn squash boats, and it's like sausage mixed with acorn squash and some other stuff, and then you can put eggs on top of them. That's really his recipe, and I took credit for it. Did Kristin know her staff before Uncommon James started? How did she meet them? So I started Uncommon James. One of my very first employees was Shannon, who is on Very Cavallari, and she runs all of Uncommon James social media. She was my third employee ever, second or third. And I met her through a friend. I've sort of met all of my employees through friends. And then the retail girls that work in my store now, we did a thing on Instagram. We posted that we were hiring, and I had a couple girls, weed out some of the duds. Or I shouldn't say duds, you know what I mean? And, and then I did the second round of interviews, and from there we just hired a whole team of people. I just hired a brand manager from Tommy Hilfiger, and I just stole a girl from Gap. So it's exciting because I have real qualified, amazing women coming to help me build Uncommon James even more. So that's that. I'm coming to Nashville for my sister's bachelorette party in August. Suggestions? Yes. We happen to rent out Uncommon James for bachelorette parties. It's a whole thing. You can contact us and we'll get you all that info. But Nashville is truly the perfect place for a bachelorette party. I just heard that we beat Vegas for the #1 destination. So yeah, Nash Vegas. You got to go to Broadway. You got to do all the bars, just cruise up and down Broadway and then come to Uncommon James. Okay. Are you still in contact with some of the Laguna Beach ex-cast members? Tell us who. Yes, I still talk to both Alexes. Alex H just had her second baby. Alex M is about to have her second baby. So everyone is becoming a mom and growing up. And I do keep in touch with Steven. So there's that. I just talked to him actually not long ago. You've always been a beautiful, strong woman bound for success. Thank you. But in success, there are always good times and hard times. What helps you get through the hard times? I mean, it's cliche, but my family, truly. I mean, I have the most supportive husband, which hasn't always been the case, but he is very supportive now. I have him doing a reality show, so he's really come a long way. And my kids, I mean, they're the most important thing, in the world. And so just having them, and just knowing at the end of the day, if they're healthy and happy, that's truly all that matters. So they really help me out a lot. Okay, more questions flying. Oh God, I can see myself. This is so awkward. Okay, what made you want to get involved with cooking? Have you always wanted to write a cookbook? I started cooking when I had my first son, Camden, almost 6 years ago. My mom always cooked dinner for us growing up, and so I always just knew I wanted to be the mom that made dinner every night for her family. And so when I had kids, I just started. I mean, I cooked a little bit growing up, but not to the point that I do now. And then I first wrote a proposal for a cookbook, God, I don't know, like 5 years ago. And then my agent, I was going to come to New York and pitch it and do all that. And my agent said, what about a lifestyle book? We're getting all these phone calls about a lifestyle book. So I whipped up a lifestyle proposal, went and pitched both books together. And then from there I had different offers, some for just a lifestyle book, some for the cookbook, or, whatever it was. I did Balancing in Heels, my first book, because I decided launching with a lifestyle book, touching on the cooking first made more sense to introduce people to the fact that I cook, and then coming out with the cookbook. But the cookbook, True Roots, is truly what my passion is. That was a passion project of mine. And it looks like I'm going to be doing another. So True Comfort coming to you. That's an exclusive right there. How do you keep your skin on point? Thanks. I have a zit right here. For real, I do. But I go to a facialist in Nashville, Carrie Hayes. Her products changed my skin. She's amazing. I mean, I don't know. I think it's like all the stupid stuff you hear. Drink a lot of water. Go to bed earlier. I mean, it's, I think I eat really healthy too. I think that probably helps. How do you keep in shape after having 3 kids? I work out 4 to 5 times a week, and I just really make it a priority. When we were shooting Very Cavallari, I was waking up at 5 a.m. and working out because it would be the only time I'd be able to. But I did it, and I lift weights. I don't really do cardio. The only time I do cardio is when I'm in LA. I do this Versa Climber class. It's 30 minutes, kicks your ass. You come out just drenched. But that's the only cardio I do. Other than that, I just lift weights at my house. Hello, hi. What is your favorite piece from Uncommon James? I really like these earrings. These are called Girl Boss. And then this necklace, I can feel this one hair, like, ugh. This is a new necklace. This is called To The Point. We just had some new stuff come out, so how are you? I'm good. Thank you. Very exciting stuff. Saw you're ready with Tyler? You're ready with Tyler. You're reading with Tyler? Tyler Henry? We're going to say it's my reading with Tyler Henry. That show is so cool and so real. The number one thing I get from people who saw my episode of Tyler Henry, The Hollywood Medium, is they ask if it was real, and it was 1,000% real. He didn't even know whose house he was going to. He didn't even know who I was, which is really validating. And yeah, so it was one of the coolest experiences of my life. So that's that. Thanks, you guys. I hope you guys thought this was fun. And that's that. See ya. Make sure to see my show Sunday night. Did you already cut me off? Okay. All right, bye, guys.